All right, you guys, welcome back to the channel. You already know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell as we take a deep dive into why Chinese consumers are turning away from major luxury brands. That's pretty interesting because pretty much wherever you are, look at the demographics, wherever you live at, depending on how massive of shopping centers you have, the better shopping centers have all the luxury store brands. Like if you live here in California, in the Bay Area, Silicon Valley, for a good example, they have all the major luxury stores. But let's take a deep dive in what's going on here.
Let's talk about luxury. Why not? Right? And some of these foreign brands like LVMH might have to move over, right? There's things are changing in the whole $49 billion luxury market, with spending on foreign premium brands that have actually started stalling in the mainland, and really the rise of these sort of local premium brands, right? Have you ever heard of the likes of, Laopu Gold? We talk about that quite a bit here. Songmont, Mao Geping. I actually had to look it up a little bit too, some of these brands. Let's bring in Shirley, Zhao, our conglomerates and consumer.
Fancy. I've never heard of Laopu Gold. Barely say the names. It's so luxurious, I can't even say it.
I guess David has no idea what we're talking about.
Hang on, you haven't been to the latest renovation at the English household.
Oh, Mao Geping, all over your face.
All over. If you think the Oval Office is draped in bling, you should come to my living room.
Oh, it's all Laopu.
Yeah, there we go.
Anyway,
Shirley,
let's bring in Shirley. Tell them the rise in these Chinese premium brands. Why do you think they've grown so rapidly?
So the rapid rise of these Chinese homegrown premium brands coincides with China's economic slowdown. So, amid a slumping property prices and very high youth unemployment rate, a lot of Chinese consumers are now are becoming more cautious and selective when it comes to shopping, especially luxury shopping. So they are now looking for, personal connection on personal wellness and experience, and they are seeking connection on the sort of cultural level with the stuff that they buy. And Chinese premium brands have done much better in providing this experiential and cultural element in their brand storytelling. And that's attracted a lot of Chinese consumers. And also, these Chinese premium brands, on the pricing level, they're not as expensive as a lot of Western luxury brands, but they're still having this premium price tag. And
When she says American luxury brands, there's not a whole lot of them, but it's the Italian ones that everybody likes. Gucci, some of the other ones.
For a lot of Chinese consumers, they see these Chinese brands as a sort of cheaper alternative to Western luxury brands, but still they provide good quality products.
Yeah, so not as luxury. I mean, just looking at the price point then. So what challenges, if they nail the messaging and sort of the identity part of it, what challenges remain here?
So a big part of their success is that they started off at a relatively low base. So it's relatively easy for you to grow to 20 or 30 starting from 10. But if you want to grow further, there are a lot of uncertainties. So whether this kind of rapid growth is sustainable, it remains to be seen. And also, China's economy remains weak. And for luxury brands to really grow, it needs a growth economy, and it needs an expanding population and income for the middle class. And these elements are lacking in China nowadays. So all these uncertainties have become challenges for homegrown Chinese luxury brands.
I love your story.
See, the problem is it's going to continue to decline as it's mostly young people that spend money on luxury brands, right? But it's the middle class that's buying all this stuff. The people that are actually wealthy are not. What they are doing, they're investing in the stocks of these brands instead of buying the actual items. The young people are going broke, and the middle class is going away.
That mention about Bernard Arnault when he last went to China. He's the chairman of LVMH. Come on. It wasn't like he was looking at his own brands. He went shopping in Chinese brands, according to your reporting. I thought it was quite telling. What's sort of the message, I think, does this rise of local premium brands, well, what's the message to some of these big foreign brands out there now, and how to really survive or at least compete in China?
Right. So a lot of Western luxury brands are nowadays really stressing storytelling and providing experiential shopping for Chinese consumers. And they have captured this change in consumer shopping behavior in China. So, for example, LVMH is right now building a lot of, multi-story mega stores featuring not just retail elements, but as well as, exhibition, food and drinks.
There's that big ship, right, in Shanghai? Yeah,
the Louis.
Yeah, the
in
Louis.
Shanghai, yes. And a lot of other Western luxury brands are doing this right now. So in the past, you can see them having small street front stores, and that did very well, and a lot of people queued up outside. But nowadays, it's like stores occupying an entire building and providing a lot more just than the
I mean, I always wondered how these places stayed in business to begin with, because they're not getting a lot of foot traffic in there. And then are people buying this stuff online? Let alone some of these luxury brands, you'll see the bags and stuff in places like Marshall's, TJ Maxx, places like that. So, of course, more than likely, it's a knockoff. So you have to find the quality in these products before you just go and just pick one up. Now, the funny thing is, the people that are obsessed with these brands have little to no job, let alone money. Like the people I know that are obsessed with these brands do not pay any rent. They're bums living it up off of family. That's what's going on here.
Retail element. And these are what the luxury brands are doing in China right now, and they are hoping by doing these they can build this personal connection with Chinese consumers.
And she's tripping because most of the luxury brands, when she says Western luxury brands, okay, Rolex is one, but the others, like Louis Vuitton and them, those are Italian brands. Those are European brands. And they're calling them Western. No, baby, no.
Just shops, but buildings, Dave. They gotta,
You gotta do it. You gotta spend a lot of time in there, right? It's not just the champagne. It used to be just, I'm going in so I can have the glass of champagne.
No.
Right? It's everything
It's a
else.
whole experience.
Yeah.
All right, Shirley, it was a great story. Thank you so much.
Try it sometime.
Our conglomerates and consumer reporter. Let's talk about luxury.
Luxury brands. Why do you need a luxury brand? You don't live in a luxury house. You don't drive a luxury car. So why do you need to buy luxury items? Not only is the economy messed up and people are getting laid off from their fancy tech jobs, you have to take in consideration that they're learning to spend money on experiences and not things. Because these luxury brands, they don't care about people like that. I mean, you get treated good while you're in their stores, but it's just like going to the bank. They smile all in your face, and then when you go out, the smiles go down. This is Kai Vale. I'll catch you next video. Goodbye.